Sometimes you play a game, you know it's good, but you just can't stand it. I mean, you might even recommend it to people. It's so clearly and indubitably a good game, but it's just not for you. In fact, it makes you want to throw your phone away. My apologies to the people who evidently have no concerns about living beneath a smiling oak tree, but for me, This Could Hurt for the iPhone is one of those games. Developed by Orange Agenda and just brought to the App Store by Chilingo, This Could Hurt is a peculiar game, an enigma if you will, because as I said, I know it's a good game, it's clever, it looks great, but for some reason, I can't really say I had fun with it. In fact, it drove me crazy, and after giving it a little thought, I finally think I figured out why. You play the game as, well, no one. I mean, there's a kid running through these endurance trials, but you don't actually control him per se. You just tell him when to stop. Hold your finger anywhere on the screen, and he stops. Once you release, he starts moving again. So the whole idea is like a stop-and-go obstacle course, and you play the role of the red light. Each level is just packed with obstacles to impede your progress and ensure you're putting on the brakes more than during your morning commute. The saw blades, and the hammers, boulders, flamethrowers, they all get in your way, and theoretically, they make This Could Hurt fun. And to me, they just made it irritating. I mean, this is ridiculous. The thing is, you really need patience to play this game, partly because of all the stopping and waiting, but also because the game makes a couple design choices that only exacerbated my fury. The isometric camera is either adequate or disastrous. The latter when you can't see the obstacles because they're hidden by the camera. And then you get sliced up by a blade you couldn't even see. And since your score is based on perfection, that's just infuriating. Now, fortunately, there are power-ups that can make things a little more bearable. Some objectives actually require them, in fact, and the levels are pretty clever, but if you're impatient, this game's gonna drive you crazy. This Could Hurt is a very smart puzzler, but it's only recommended to the most unshakable gamer.